So this is the first video you actually are seeing my face since the death of my father. I'm very thankful to have the 7 videos that I strategically put up every other day. Gave me a little more time. I've been on quite a journey, and I really am thankful for all of you. You know, my son said to me the other day, he said, "Mom, you know, you have a lot of people who love and care about you." And that really meant so much to me. I'm a little tired. It's not a physical tired, it's an emotional, mental tired. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and tell you all that it's been a wonderful last 7 days. In fact, today's the first day I got up and started really working. I wasn't in bed for these last 5 days, but I didn't do anything. Pretty much sat, stared at my 4 walls, had memories of my parents, fears of what tomorrow will bring, and lots of tears. My kitchen, I haven't done dishes for 5 days, and I thought, you know, I'll turn the camera on and you can spend the day with me. It will help me tremendously. And I think it's good for people to see a real world, you know, not the world of make-believe on YouTube where everything is always glorious. My videos are going to take on a little bit of a different meaning here in the next couple months. I don't know what all you're going to see, but I'm going to share it with you, all of it, because that's how I've always been. I believe in sharing your life, and I believe in sharing it fully and unfiltered. You will not see a video every day, but I can guarantee you, you will see a video every other day or frequently during the week. I'm taking you on a journey, my friends. It's a journey that I'm not sure where we're going either, but it's going to be a journey, that's for sure. I'm going to still have my teaching videos, but for right now, the next couple of months, you won't see as many canning videos and things like that. You will see smiles again and laughter. You will see happiness again. But in order for me to be happy, I have to go through a tunnel, a very dark tunnel. I have to go through a lot of things that I didn't think I was ready to go through. But you know how life is. We're not always ready for what it brings us. I'm going to work on my dishes here for a little bit, then I'll keep showing you throughout my day. Honestly, turning the camera on for me today is a way to not think about tomorrow, because tomorrow is the funeral of my father. Tomorrow is the beginning of a lot of things for me. A lot of sad things for me. A lot of not sure what's next things for me. My videos are going to be a book. They're going to be a chapter in a book. And each chapter is going to take you on a journey. And this year, especially, the beginning part of this year, my journey is going to take me to places unknown to me. And I don't know what tomorrow will hold. You know, I always say to you, you never know what tomorrow holds. And that's true. But I hope that through my videos and being courageous and trying to stay upbeat and positive, that you are inspired in another way. I've always shared with you happiness and kindness and put a smile on your face and keep that chin up and keep pressing forward. And I'm going to do that in all my videos. But my videos will come from a place of deep pain right now. And I hope that you are inspired through my pain, that you remember and you understand your own pain that you've gone through. I'm a happy person. I'm very, very happy, but I'm deeply, deeply sad. And that's all I can say. It's hard to explain because it doesn't make sense. How can you be happy, but so deeply sad? Well, I'm happy with my life. I'm happy having all of you in my life. I'm happy in the moment of my life, but I'm so utterly sad. When my mother died, I took it well because my mother was sick for 10 years. My mother was in agony for 8 years. My mother didn't speak for 8 years. And so when my mother passed away, I had said my goodbyes years ago. Last Friday, when my husband came home and told me that my dad had passed away, it was a shock. In fact, the first 24 hours, I was the same person. I didn't think anything different, feel different, because I was such in shock, because my daddy was well. My daddy was talking to us and happy. But then when my dad passed away, it threw me into a loop, like, because it's so final now, because as long as Daddy was alive, the pain of losing my parents, my mother, wasn't quite as bad. So tomorrow's the funeral. And then the next week is going through my parents' home, getting it ready for sale. And then, of course, I guess there's the will. And who knows what happens next. I could sit all day and just stare at my walls. I don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like cleaning. I don't feel like living my life. I don't feel like doing anything that I used to do. But I know in time that will all heal. And today, you're going to help me get through today so I can get through tomorrow. And that's the point of my videos. I hope that I can minister and to speak to some of you, but in reality, you are helping me. You're helping me to turn that camera on and to just have an outlet of a way I can just share my thoughts with all of you. When my mother died and I kept busy, that really helped me, helped give me the thought process. All right, I'm gonna clean up these dishes and then we'll move on to other things. I'm not really panning my camera to show you my whole house because my house is very unorganized and it's a mess. And to be honest with you, it's quite an embarrassment. But through the strength and the courage of knowing that all of you were praying for me, I will finish my work today. And my dear sweet husband, when he comes home, can have his house back the way he was used to seeing it. So I'll show you in just a little bit. You know, when you're dealing with things, it actually saps you of your physical strength. Take a look at my backyard. Leaves everywhere. My clothesline fell down because we had high winds, and it seems like if you miss just a couple days of work, things look pretty awful. But you know, life goes on, and that's what I always tell you. Life always has to go on. So yesterday this came in the mail for me, and this is from Judy. Every couple months, she's a big couponer, like she uses a lot of coupons and things. I'm sure she gets things really cheap or even free sometimes with her amazing coupon abilities. But she gives a care package every so many months. He said, we need toilet paper. He said that in the morning. And then a couple hours later it came and he said, wow, he said, God does hear our prayers. I thought that was really cute and sweet because, you know, if it's little things or big things, you know, God does care. And so we got a couple of these things and I want to put them away today because I want to have everything cleaned up. So when the funeral is tomorrow, I don't have to worry about anything at the house. So we're going to go ahead. And I thought you might like seeing this, you know, seeing what else she gives. And this lasts us until she sends again, which I have no idea how she knows how long this stuff is going to last, because it always lasts about right when I need it again. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these little items away. Hubby needed a toothbrush really bad. So I'm going to go ahead, put these items away, and then I'll show you what I'm working on the rest of today. So in order to save money, a lot of things I do, I got a whole bunch of different kinds of oatmeal, cracked corn, all different kinds of food items. And I mix this for my chicken feed. Now the reason why I can do this, because this food was free for me. I am not working at the food pantry for the next month until I know and I can get through everything that's going on here in my life. But here's some cracked corn. And because the bags were opened, they were free, and so I use this to mix up all kinds of things. And my chickens love it. So basically I use grains, things that you would find in chicken feed. And mix it up real good. So that will give me a good week of chicken feed, and it was for free. Of course I do buy pellets too sometimes, but this works great. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the chickens. It's starting to rain. By now you notice that my videos aren't every day. I'm going to be posting my videos pretty much every other day, but when you do see a video from me, it's going to be a lot longer than what you're used to seeing. I'm planning on putting more content in my videos. I think they like it. One thing I love about these big basins, it's so great to wash bigger items in it. So I'm cleaning up my dehydrator, and it fits so nice. My kitchen sink, I could never fit the dehydrator trays in there. So it's so nice to be able to have something big that you can soak all of your trays in. And you can clean them out really good. So I'm going to soak these trays and then wash them in about an hour. I'm going to let them soak good. Go ahead and do a load of laundry. It's really humid today. Really humid. I'm just going to sit for a moment and talk to you, and then I'll end this video. Well, everyone, I'm feeling better. Just having you come along with me and turning that camera on once again. YouTube and having a YouTube channel has really helped me. It got me up, it got me off the couch, it got me working, and you're right, staying busy does really help. You have to give yourself rest as well. You know, yesterday I was thinking, I'm not gonna have Christmas. I'm not gonna decorate for Christmas. There's no point in having Christmas this year. And then the voice in my ear from my mama said, Teresa Lynn, don't you act so dumb. That's stupid talk. And I realized that life goes on and we have to have Christmas. I have grandchildren and my children, and life has to go on. It does, it has to go on. And while I'm so happy for my mom and dad to be together again, I wouldn't wish anything different. It still somehow doesn't take the pain away from me being here on earth, and my siblings as well. A lot of people wondered, they didn't even know I had siblings. I do. I'm the only one adopted. I have 2 sisters and a brother. Now, my sister was married the year I was born, so that tells you that I'm the baby in the family. My 2 sisters and my brother and I, although we're not very close, we always got along, and we always get along very nicely. They have busy lives, and I have my homestead life. You know, my mother has been in the nursing home for, I don't know, 9 years, and so I'm very thankful that my dad didn't have to be in very long. My mother, at the point, she didn't really seem to comprehend anything. I always wondered, can my mother even think? You know, she didn't say anything, and so these are things that I often wondered. And with my daddy, there was no wondering. My daddy was very coherent. My daddy was very My daddy was just a very, very sweet, kind man. My mother was stern and strict, and my daddy was the complete opposite. My daddy would be silly and dance and act funny and have funny jokes, and my mother would roll her eyes at him and say, "Och now, Bill." She'd say, "Och now, Bill." So as my mind flashes back to memories, I could write books and books on the memories of my parents. My memory is very good. I have a very good and clear memory, because you understand, while I was the youngest child, and at times I was a little bit rebellious, in today's standards, not at all, but in a strict, traditional Mennonite type home, I still was a sponge, and I took everything in. And as you know in my videos, I share with all of you different things that my mother had taught me and memories of my father. So the legacy continues. For Grandma Fanny, my husband's grandma, which is my grandma, and my parents. The legacy will continue through my channel and through my love of all of my loved ones. No matter where I go on this earth, my loved ones and you all will come along with me. Thank you for helping me feel better today, stand on my own 2 feet, and thank you so much for watching my videos over this time. A lot of you have gone back and watched some of my older videos. That really helps me. As you know, by not having a video every single day, well, you can understand what that does to revenue. My revenue is half of half, pretty much. But I realized I took all of your warnings and said, Tessie, you gotta slow down. Because it's no point in me making all these videos to all of a sudden burn out and not have anything to share. And like I always say, I will share my life, and I will share everything about my life to all of you. This is reality. This is not a show per se. It's my life. My life on this stage for all of you to see. And no matter what you see, I want you to know that it's my life and it's how I live it. And the only thing I want to come out of all of this, all of these videos, is that someday if you think of me or you talk about me, these 2 things you will say. Well, one thing about that Homestead Tessie, she was real, authentic, and she was a breath of fresh air. That's what matters to me the most. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys real soon, in probably about 48 hours or so. I'm gonna try to have my videos in sequence, so that way you're not confused. I'm gonna make sure, because this journey is gonna be a big journey through my whole life. So I'm gonna be starting the videos. You started with one after my dad died. This is the second video you're gonna see. So I'm gonna try to do it in sequence. So my timeline of my videos are going to be in sequence. So the whole timeline of my videos. I will have some teaching ones in between there, but maybe not for the next 2 or 3 months. I won't have so much teaching ones, but I hope I'm teaching you. Yes, I'm gonna have to still cook because we have to eat. And yes, I'm gonna be doing this and doing that. But it's gonna be more my life on a journey that right now, I don't know exactly where that journey is gonna end up. But it is a journey, and it will be a journey no matter what. And it will be a journey that's gonna be very unique, probably pretty much in every video. So take care, everyone, and thank you for thinking about me over the funeral time. And I will get back to you in just a real short moment, 48 hours later, and see what's happening in my life. Bye, everybody.